Okay, today I'm going to review a short TV production called Hiroshima Maiden. It's from 1988, and I liked it very much. Kind of wish it would have been longer. It was distributed by Questar, and I think they're based in Chicago. Questar, Questar. It stars one of my favorite character actors from the 80s, Richard Masur, as the dad, and I forget, somebody named Blakely, Kathleen Blakely or Catherine Blakely as the mom. A very young, what's his name now? Come on. Very young, his name completely slipped my mind, so I'll have to put it in the written credits, I guess. Sorry. Tamlyn Tomita as the Japanese maiden, the Hiroshima Maiden. And a very young Danny Masterson, I think, is the little brother. Anyway, it's about an American family who takes in a young Japanese girl who has severe burn injuries on, I believe it's the right side of her face and chest and neck and arm. And this is another one of those holiday madnesses that I'm doing at the tail end of February, pretty much. It's a great little movie. I guess it's like a TV movie, but it's really only about an hour long. So I don't know if it's feature length or whatever, but I guess it's a special. But it's related to, pretty much atomic stuff, World War II, the after effects, and it's from pretty much Japanese and American points of view. It's very well acted, and it made me cry a couple of times. The performances are very nice. One kid who was one of Dorff, Stephen Dorff, that's the name I wanted for the older brother. The older brother had some friends in the neighborhood who were really opposed to this little girl from Japan coming over to get her face repaired. It was kind of like a gesture of goodwill for America to take in these young maidens, as they called them, from Japan to help them. I don't know about little boys, but there should be. I think they should take all ages and genders and etc. It's just, I know we dropped the bomb to end the war, and I'm not going to get too political. Anyway, so this kid had a bunch of friends in the neighborhood, and one of them I recognized as the overweight kid from 1990s It. John Ritter played the same character as an adult. That's really all I can tell you. But I don't know most of the cast. And the only Japanese person who was in the movie really was Tamlyn Tomita. And it's not just the kids that were against her, the neighborhood kids. It was adults too. They were just prejudiced, and even after all that happened, they still had a hatred for Japanese people because of what Emperor Hirohito and his secretary and all the army and military did to Allied soldiers and stuff like that. So, you know, after the war was over, it's hard to say how I feel about it. I mean, unless I lived in that era and knew the kind of fear that's it's residual. It's a residual fear and prejudice and racism thing. But I felt so much for Miyako, I believe that the girl's name was, portrayed by Tamlyn Tomita. I really love Tamlyn Tomita. One day I'm going to review the Joy Luck Club on my channel. One of these days I gotta get a new laptop. And in spite of everybody thinking it's old and moldy, video making program, I enjoy working with Windows Movie Maker because it's just user friendly to an old bat like me. So anyway, it is a good little movie. Richard Masur does a lovely job, and Stephen Dorff does a wonderful job as a kid who's, filled with prejudice, and then he evolves. As soon as he gives Miyako a chance to, as soon as he gets to know her a little bit, he just turns completely around and he defends her and befriends her and stuff like that. It's just a nice movie. It's family friendly and no violence, no mushroom clouds. It's just a related movie to the holiday madness, I would say. It's not super political or anything. It's just kind of a lesson about getting to know people before you judge them, and how we should judge people individually rather than as groups. So, a couple of announcements. You see the broken tooth? My teeth are coming out on the 5th, and I'm going to finally get my new glasses on the 10th. God willing, and I'm alive. So I guess that's all for today. I would give that little movie, Hiroshima Maiden, I'd give it probably a good 10 out of 10 stars, except I think it should have been longer, and we should have seen the aftermath, like scenes, maybe some scenes of her surgery and how she coped, and if she came back to visit them. And, it was nice, the chemistry between, Tomita and Dorff was really nice, and they were around the same age, I believe. I don't know. Oops, my makeup fell off for a minute. I chose this makeup because it was kind of a Valentine's Day thing, even though it was, it's way past Valentine's. It's almost St. Patty's. Alright, we'll talk to you guys in the next one.